Okay. If you were here from the last episode and have been following me on my channel, you know that I've had to re-record these. So that means I've had to re-watch these. And if you caught any bit of what I had recorded previously, you'll know I'm actually like dreading having to watch this episode because I know what's going to happen. I'm not happy that what's going to happen. And I I know it has to happen because this is the whole this whole reason this whole series was even created by Anne Rice. If you know like her personal life and why this was created, you know that this is basically her channeling that into this series. And so it's like you know it's coming. It's like someone's pulling you along into chaos that you don't want to be a part of, but you are. My trusty Coke Zero with me. Uh, I'm stalling. Okay, I'm stalling. Okay, I know. And I don't know why, like, it's not watching it because I've watched it already. Like, it's not going to happen. And it's not like I didn't read the books and I know it happens and I know the whole backstory. I'm stalling. Anyways, if you don't know me, my name is simply Rita. I'm an Indigenous filmmaker, content creator, streamer. So here is where I watch episodes of TV shows and movies, and I've been reacting to them or doing commentary. Okay, well, let's start watching. And yeah, I don't know. Someone want to hold my hand? I could not have prevented it. Lies.
Anyone want to start?
Abducted. Overwhelmed. Outnumbered.
Armand sold you
I'm
out.
talking now.
Hmm?
Sorry.
I mean, not wrong.
We have your words here
Oh,
in all that chilling premeditation. November the 23rd, 1939. I shall be your angel of death, Lestat. You go on planning, quote, our future together, end quote. Well, I have already planned yours. Monsieur Lestat de Lioncourt.
say what? I mean, we knew it.
I prefer the old place.
Mm.
Yeah. It's a grubby little century, isn't it? And justice for the attempted murder of my being.
Very much the brat right to the very end, you know? I like how throughout this whole point, I think they're like, "Oh, we're gonna control him. He's gonna want to help us to do all these things." But Lestat to the very end is like, "No, no. I'm in control here."
With a little help from others.
I followed Lestat's gaze and saw Armand in one of the boxes. It stopped my heart until I saw the vampire Sam standing next to him, blocking his exit. He was as much of a captive as we were.
Or what?
Or what exactly?
Or they'd kill me.
It was a part of his punishment.
Just a clarification for the readers, to save your own life, Armand, you screwed over Louis, Claudia, and Madeline, and then you sat in the best seat in the house watching the consequences of you screwing them over.
He had a lot to account for, but he spent the whole performance calculating a way to save me.
An unfathomable sadness. I buried myself in the dirt.
I don't know.
The outskirts of Paris, and
Just saying. I don't know.
I merely glanced his way.
Mm-mm.
Be precise in your declaration
Keep calm. Carry on.
Violent. Louis first accosted me in a pleasure house, and then everywhere I went, as if by happy accident, there was Louis. Offering to be my
That is so interesting. You ever think about like, there's a saying like there's one story, there's two story, and somewhere in the between there's the truth. Maybe that is his perception. But I mean, the whole point is they're all artists, so of course they're gonna embellish and make it more than what it was.
speaking your own unspeakable desires, screaming them in the darkness in the hopes that I would come to you.
Also, for example, Armand and Lestat are the most two powerful vampires in this room. I'm just saying. Even with the most like powerful fledgling, I don't know. I don't know.
The heartbreak that was Nikki.
Is it like your dedication to process, to protocol, to laws is what's keeping you there and not the actual fear of the people? But if we break the laws, then anarchy happens and then there is no structure, so you're just really afraid of that? Is that it?
Showed him what enormous power you possess.
Louis didn't take to vampirism.
It's Louis did. The accused didn't take to vampirism.
Seriously. Isn't this scene is where everyone got all their nominations from? I know I've seen everyone. Obviously, it was just Sam who got nominated for Critics' Choices Award? Critic Choice Award? I still argue
Family, the internecine politics of his.
He not only rejected vampirism,
Santiago. I think Santiago should have gotten an award as well.
A trenchant form of verbal amusement.
I think Louis should have gotten one for season 1. I mean, Louis is fine here too.
I told Louis, 14 forever should be a cripple.
Lestat stood on that stage.
I don't know. People used to think I was in my 20s when I was 11, so I guess it really depends.
Guilt had seized reason. Claudia on the ledge of death. You know you can do this! And so be what? A lapdog. Had not seen for years. But I resisted. Because I knew the wisdom of the great laws.
So this is the first time he talks about the great laws with him? And he
Pain
only
and
mentions this
anxiety
one great
would be
law?
our only birthrights.
You
You have to drain her first, Louis. She asked if I was an angel.
oh.
It is how it happened. I didn't think it at the time.
She is my blood. I broke the second law. When you sentence them for their crimes, you sentence me to.
Oh my god. Oh, she knows. In that moment, she knows he's lying.
You finish it. It will end in your death.
Oh, Louis, stop.
The projections
Oh.
went off sync. Lestat went off script again.
How do you know it wasn't part of the show?
Sam was cursing to himself beside me. Read for yourself. There was no scripting, Lestat.
Listen, you can't get in control of Lestat. Lestat can't even get control of Lestat.
Good. Real pretty. You dropped him like an egg from an airplane. He's fine now. You apologize. All is forgiven.
Oh.
Can I cry and say that I'm sorry? Disorder! One more round in the stormy romance of you two. Never been about me.
Nope. She was just a pod in their game. I mean, they still got a play to put on because, like I said, at the end of the day, they are artists and they're going to give everyone a show.
This is hard.
It is hard.
May I ask the court for a final request?
No.
Let her have it.
Man in the balcony, wearing the hi-hat, would you kindly remove it?
Sir, would you grant the condemned her last request?
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
I now know all your faces. If there is an afterlife, I'm gonna come back and fucking kill all of you.
Yeah. To be honest, this is the type of energy that I would 100% have. I think at that moment he was actually really proud of her because he was like, that's my girl. Oh, they tried it. They're trying. They're trying. There's very powerful vampires in this room. We know this.
Banishment.
I will say this. So, reacting to this first time, I said,
I could not prevent it.
I don't see, even through this whole ordeal, Lestat letting him die. I don't think it was him. Lestat could easily have done this. They could have done it together, to be honest.
Take him downstairs. Take him in nice and tight.
Viewing pleasure.
The lip of the stage.
A spectacle and
Arms around each other, defiant, scared, whispering last words to one another.
Follow the bouncing ball.
Claudia smiled and started singing to her executioners.
Like windows when they're closed. I want to fly where the wild wind blows.
It was him.
I called it. From the moment they talked about this damn play, about not liking windows when they were closed, I knew that this is what they were going to do. I I just hate every moment that I knew that this was going to happen because I knew it had to happen because like I said, if you know the story behind how this book was written, it was written because Anne Rice actually lost her daughter to leukemia, and it was in, I believe, the words were like a drunken, like 2 year, like drunken phase in their life after the loss of their daughter that she wrote this story. And so the whole point is Claudia is her daughter in the story, and it was like her grieving the process of losing a child. So no matter what, like no matter what changes they make in this story, this was always going to happen. This loss was going to be felt by everyone because it's literally the reason the story in this world was created. So it's something that is inevitable, was always going to happen, and could not be changed, which losing your child to cancer is probably the same feeling. And so we all get to share that grief. Like I said, I feel like I put off watching this part so much more than anything else because I was just like, I knew it was going to happen. And now I've had to watch it twice. I don't know. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Like, I know Lestat and Armand were the most two powerful people. And in fact, I think even when Lestat meets Armand, he's actually more powerful than him. I feel like the only thing holding Armand back in any of this is his dedication to the laws. That's what's holding him back. Like, because I think he could have helped her, helped them, helped, left, like, did all these things at any time. And what was keeping him there was because he was assigned there from the beginning. And so it's a sense of duty and doing what you're told that kept him there. But he was really powerful. He could have left, he could have saved them, he could have done all the things, but he didn't. And I think when he said he was a coward, I think that was part of it, sure. But I think it also is like when you're indoctrinated into the rules and policy and process and how you're told the world is and how you have to be, it's hard to break that cycle. And at the end of the day, the thing that's holding you back the most is yourself. Does that make sense? Yeah. Anyways, that was that episode. I don't even know what to say. I'm trying not to cry. I was trying not to bawl, and I think I did a good time. I think I got a little teary-eyed for a little bit, but it was okay. But that was the episode. I will be releasing next week's episode next Monday. And yeah, I will see you all then. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this episode. And yeah, I will see you all next week. And I think I'm like 3 subscribers away from 100, so maybe we'll get there. I'm still hoping. Okay. Bye.